Hey, Zach, it's lovely seeing you today. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you too. I like that flower, the plant behind you, which has a kind of Jurassic charm to it. I feel like those plants existed during dino times.
Thank you so much. In Argentina and Latin America, the fans are going crazy for the return of these amazing characters. So how do you feel? How is it for you joining for this new season, right?
I mean, I've become intolerable. I've cut off all my friends. I say, listen, I'm part of a big anthology series now. I'm only gonna hang out with A-listers now. I won't call my mom back. I've become really a true demon. I don't know, it's fun. I'm excited to be part of it. I love all the different actors and I love the creators, and I've never really watched murder mysteries before, so it's interesting to be part of a genre that I myself have never really viewed.
Is it more challenging for an actor to join a cast that has, already worked before? Or not at all? I mean, it doesn't make a difference.
I think it's nice. People can sort of tell you what they've learned from the previous season. And this was a nice balance where like most people were new and then there was a few vets who could show us the ropes. I think really the determining factor on a show is just whether the people are kind or not. And if they're kind, it doesn't matter if you're new or not. I realize I'm about to say more words that just say the same thing again and again, so I'm gonna stop.
We'd like to hear your accounts of what happened. I like to call them your mind movies.
She was all trouble. And for the record, the case wasn't the only thing that was hard.
Oh, God.
What is the thing that made you say yes to this craziness?
I love Anthony King. When I was a 16-year-old kid in New York, we did comedy together. And so it was sort of fun to be on this big glossy show with him when I remember performing to tiny little crowds in basement bars in Brooklyn when I was a teenager. And I love Lord and Miller and the cast. And also, we shot next to Magic Mountain Six Flags, which is one of the premier amusement parks in Magic Mountain, California.
And what about being under the orders of a genius director such as Christopher Miller?
I refuse direction.
You won't take it?
I'm undirectable. And so Chris would come in and I would just put my hand on his face and squeeze. And he'd say, please stop, I'm trying, technically you're my employee and blah, blah. And I would just give him a good squeeze right on the face. To me, it's like, it's all about power. Every interaction is about power. And when you walk onto a set, it's like walking onto the yard in a penitentiary. You gotta hit the biggest guy in the face day one, and that was Chris Miller. And I went for him, and I went for him hard.
Being surrounded by these amazing, incredible comedians, how fun was that? As fun as we watch it on the screen?
It was really fun. I had worked in film or television. You would see people do press, and you'd hear them talk about what a great experience a thing was, and I would always think, well, I have no way of knowing whether or not that's true or whether that's just like a publicist handed them a piece of paper that said I had such a great time with all my friends on this show. Wow, it was transformative for me, blah, blah, blah. But in this case, it really was like a kind of loosey-goosey summer camp feeling, and I like that.
My mother says hello. She wanted to be here, but she was busy with silence and alcohol.
Let us raise a toast to the happy couple.
This whole thing is so much more complex than you guys realize.
We all have our secrets.
Was it true that thing with Elon Musk? Did that really happen? You were at an event and you wish him good luck without even knowing that he was like this genius idol?
Yeah. I met Elon Musk. Someone was like, do you want to meet Elon? I thought he was like a fan of Silicon Valley. And so I went over and was like, oh, nice to meet you. But the truth is, look, okay, fine, he's the richest man on earth. But he's just some guy ultimately, right? Aren't we all? We all are basically just shabby little meat bags. And Elon Musk is one of those too.
At the end of the day, we're all the same. Exactly. Thank you, Zach, for this time.
Thank you.
Congratulations for the show.
I'm sorry for using the phrase shabby little meat bag. I wish I hadn't, but it's too late now.
We'll edit it.
Okay. Bye.